Welcome back, everybody. I gotta give you, another tank episode, right? Because I feel like did I do badly? Did my team let me down? It's hard to say, dude. It's hard to say. Please, just some half awake supports. That's all I want. I'm not even asking for great DPS or anything like that. Just give me the better supports. And let me see, and so that I can feel at peace. That's okay. You're fine, Lucy. I'm not gonna. Ah! I jumped off. I didn't realize how close to the edge I was. Okay. Ah! Run. Why, man? Why, man? I think my DPI might be a little too high. My sensitivity might be a little too high on soldier, but ow. So two Hansels. I was like, he can't be everywhere at once. Well, no, he can't. But there can be two nearly identical Hansels wandering about. Right. I did my close range soldier is very sus. Because my sensitivity might be a little too high. Monastery. Dude, you know what, let's practice. Our Ramatra. We gotta practice. We gotta practice him, otherwise we'll never be able to play him. And especially the right click. That right click that I always think it works like which as far as I'm concerned, it should kind of work like it, but it doesn't. I always think it works like what's the dude's name? God, man who floats. German man who floats. What the fuck is it? Sigma, dude. I always think it works like Sigma shit. It does not work like Sigma shit. You have to hold it. It doesn't come out. It doesn't come out to a distance. Also, it doesn't last very long. What the fuck? I thought it lasted as long as you wanted it to last. Well, no, it lasts about that long. That's interesting. Okay. The range on that, I wonder. Every time, dude! Uh-oh. There's you right. Okay. 300 healing on both our healers, huh? That's... Okay, so they've done exactly the opposite of what I've asked them to do. They've chosen to give me terrible healers. Okay, well, I guess you could have done. I guess that's viable too, you know. Except it's not, you pieces of shit. I think 300 healing on these fucking healers, dude. No, I meant to put it there. I don't know where my healers are. They're not here, dude. They're not here. They're not here. She was behind me the entire time. She was behind me the entire time. Of course, she threw out a purple ball. Right? What was that there, purple ball? Instead of, oh my, this 400 healing, 700. We can't win. We can't win with this with healing like this. We can't win. It can't be won. It can't be done. What? He was in range of my ult. I don't even know what happened. This may be our first one fight. Maybe our first one fight. Hey, one of our healers went over 1,000. That's incredible, dude. Our Mercy has 4 deaths and 600 heat. She's dead again, huh? It can't be done, dude. It can't be done. Wow. It can't be done, my guy. I guess this is a good as good a mission as a game as any. This is as good a game as any to play Ramad, because these supports are. This is practice mode. This is you're playing against bots for different reasons, obviously, but just in case they needed it, which they didn't. Okay, well, that one's dead. Dude, I don't know how much I've been healed in this whole game. It's Mercy. And honestly, I don't know if Moira's just beset on all sides, you know? The poor... He's just, when you're the solo healer, it makes you unable to... Holy shit. Being the solo healer makes you like completely unable to function sometimes. Yeah, I figured she'd be coming over here. Reaper, you were so dead, man. I'm dead. Yep. I deserve that for trying to help this stupid Reaper. Pretty sure she's never actually succeeded in rezzing anybody.
I will break before I yield.
Pretty sure. This might be the worst Mercy I've ever seen, to be honest. Maybe a new player, I don't know. It's not really any way to tell. Except for her. I don't know how many of them I killed, but my damage went up by like 2k. Hey, they got a reward for something. Who knows what it was? Normally, this ult is not very good without healing support because it doesn't heal him. It just does damage. There's something going on down here. They ate the ball. They ate the ball, dude. Move! We gotta move, dude. Yeah, I figured there's gonna be a lot of deaths there. Yep, death. Nice job, Reaper. You're stupid, but nice job. But also at the same time, you don't have that much to work with, bro. But you know, our team doesn't have very much to work with. This is. Are we gonna win this? There's no way, right? We can't. Truth is, I mean, when you look at the numbers, oh my god, their Widow is useless, huh? When you look at the numbers, their shitty DPS is also, yeah, our shitty. Yeah, punched. Wow, no way we won this, bro. I didn't think it was possible with the healing levels. But also, I didn't realize how badly this Widow was doing. They basically had one DPS. We had no healers, but they had one DPS. How is that? Especially Mercy and Reaper. Are you kidding me, man? Reaper, baby. Mercy, are you? Oh, that's right. This is my first dude, my first play of the game with this man. I did. I mean, I don't know how many of those kills were actually my kills. Reaper was sticking a lot of them. Um, that was interesting. This is a little interesting. I didn't think we stood a chance in hell of beating them, dude. Did you see, dude? At one point we had. Yeah, this probably was focusing too much on the healers, and I wasn't focusing on the DPS were doing fine. And then I look at the healers and they're like, oh my god, they're not doing anything. And then, but I didn't look at. I was just looking at the enemy healers. And I was like, wow, the enemy healers are doing way better. But our DPS was doing way better too. Better DPS does trump better healers most of the time. It depends on how much better, I guess I should say. If the better DPS is only slightly better than the healers, yeah, you know, the tank makes the difference. The utility of the healers makes the difference. If on the other hand, the better DPS is way better than the healers. Like if that Mercy, so like if the enemy healers had like a 9k, 10k each, our better DPS would not have made a difference. We would have just lost. Colosseo. I have no idea what to play here. I have no idea what to play here, bro. Maybe this I don't know. As tank? Dude, normally as DPS I'll play like a soldier or something on this map. As tank? It could do with a Reinhardt. Could do with a. Well, I'm not gonna play Reinhardt without an Ana. It's too annoying because if there's an enemy Reinhardt or an enemy Ana or both on the enemy team, I just get smashed. I just get absolutely crushed. Assuming they're even half competent. Every time my shield goes down, I get slapped, I get charged. While I'm slapped, they're like, you know. I've seen it happen too often to like, at least for this map. 7 seconds. It's like a slight speed boost, like 10%, 15%, 20%, something like that. No more than that. I hit somebody. Like, our Hanzo's already dead. Never a good sign. Never a good sign. Nope, 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 nope. The good Hanzo's on their team, which is I might have to switch to a Winston to help deal with that. And these guys are just gonna have to deal with, because I can't let Hanzo run loose. He's already. I'm gonna have to switch. I'm gonna have to switch because they're useless. Our DPS cannot kill Hanzo. They can't do anything. Okay, so I'm gonna switch to a Winston and we're gonna see. And we're gonna see if I can kill this Hanzo and at least eliminate the biggest threat to our team, which is the enemy Hanzo. Now I could, if now probably not gonna happen because these people are so bad, but I kill Hanzo. I don't know that it'll matter if I kill Hanzo, and in the time it takes me to kill Hanzo. Hanzo has killed a bunch of people. Okay. This is not a bad trade for us. Did he just jump into the... Yeah, he did. It's fine. This is... If he was gonna do that, he needed to not use his ult. I don't know if he did it on purpose or what. Okay, Hanzo's dead. I just can't have him running around doing whatever the fuck he wants. That's just how it is. If he's that dangerous, he can't be loose. Our healing's better, but it's not as good as it needs to be sure. Our DPS is so bad that our healing needs to be much better. It's basically the opposite of what we had in the last game. Where the enemy DPS is better than our healing. But our healing it's you gotta come down first, Hanzo. That's the way it had to be done. Somebody needs to move this thing, by the way. I don't care how I have to kill Hanzo, but he has to go. He has to go. He has like double or triple our DPS.
Pushing the barricade.
Great. Just such a huge difference in DPS, dude. Where's she at, dude? I hear her. I just don't know where she is. Hanzo, man. How about 5 seconds away from getting up there? But now they're watching him like a baby bird. Now we got a little bit of a problem because they started to watch him. Oh, you know what we need? We need dive. We need to all dive on this Hanzo. And we're not. We don't have it. Hanzo's just killing everybody, dude. No, we can't. We can't go yet. We can't go yet because we're a little too spread out. I can't. I can't because of the ult. Because of the ult. It's all still going. Here's the problem. I'm the only one going after Hans. Either I get him or I don't get him. And if I don't get him, he kills us all.
Once more into the breach.
Dude, she's just. The thing is that our DPS is so goddamn horrible. She's in here fighting by herself. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I tried, dude. There's always like this stupid wall that is hard to see right above us in this map that just blunts a jump. It just keeps you from jumping. Yeah, no, Hanzo, dude. I tried to deal with him, but they closed rank. It worked a couple times, but after that they closed ranks. What choice? It's not even this. It's not even the one that I thought it would be. They're just. Our supports maybe were better. Maybe I'm not even sure if that's the case, but only a little better than their supports. Not like a huge amount better. And then the DPS was fucking horrible, bro. Like fucking horrible, bro. Or maybe horrible's not the right term. Just worse than the enemy DPS by like a large margin. And when that happens, what happens? The tank gets to run free. The supporters get to run free. Everybody gets to run free, right? This you end up in a when your DPS sucks. You end up in a big trouble. In big trouble. a bigger trouble. Yeah, I'll give it to the Hanzo for sure. Nobody on my team, maybe our supports, but the truth is the supports were not even that well. They were doing slightly better than the enemy supports. But like, I'll give it to the Joker Queen, I guess. The truth is, none of them really deserve it. The Hanzo is just killing. He's just killing our terrible supports. I mean, our terrible DPSs first. This basically, those were normally the first two deaths in a fight. DPS 1 and DPS 2, both almost always killed by Hanzo. Which is just, you're in a bad time. At least hide so the Hanzo can't just kill you. Shoot something else. Hide behind the tank. Hide behind a fucking with these. This happens when DPS don't know how to use their cover, don't know how to use their movement abilities. Just basically probably two brand new DPS players, and they're like, oh, let me put. Hanzo just kills them both. And it's not. And Hanzo was probably good. It's hard to say when your DPS is so bad. When the opposing force is bad, are you good or are they bad? It's like there's a discrepancy here that makes you look good, but is it an objective goodness? Well, I don't know. I have no idea. The truth is, it's impossible to tell. Could be next game Hanzo goes into, he gets absolutely crushed. This doesn't get a single kill. I've had those games with Hanzo where I'm crushing everybody, and then next game I got like 8 deaths and like 0 limbs, and I'm like, what happened, baby? What happened is that your team is different and the enemy team is different, and they're not as easy to kill. That's what happened. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.